Welcome to Coyote Classics. Today we're checking out this sweet 1973 Plymouth Cuda. It's a badass muscle car, real deal Cuda. BS 23 in the VIN is how you tell a real Cuda from just a Barracuda on these. This one came factory with a 340, as you can see with the Billboard on the side. Now has a 360 in it. Headers, great sound and engine, as you just heard. Power brakes with front disc, power steering.
Yeah, power steering, it's a good plus. A lot of the last Cudas we had didn't have power steering. It's got a nice set of headers, beautiful sounding dual exhaust, as you just heard. We'd have it running a little bit longer. Hopefully we'll be able to take this out today and just take it for a little spin as well.
Mm-hmm. They did a really nice job in the engine compartment. Did a nice job when they painted the bottom side of the hood and the jams.
And it's still got its fender tag and everything there, which is nice. They did. I mean, these here should be changed out back to black again. A couple little things which would really spruce it up. You know, they painted over these, but like you said, the rest of the
until they had the fenders really and stuff nice. Off. You know, they didn't paint over any of the bolts in the fenders. It's got the right cowl covers there.
Really sharp car, and I love the stand.
Yeah, it is.
Man, something about a Cuda. I love the grills. I love the hood, the way the seats sit. Cuda's one of my favorite cars. And as we go in here, even behind the grill, you can see they did a great job. It's all painted body color in behind there as well. As far as our gap goes, front to back, really nice even gap here on the passenger side. The driver's side's a little tighter in the very, very front, but there's still no clearance issue. The back of the hood fits nice. How I'd classify this as it's probably an older paint job again, Dalton. Wouldn't you say about a 10-year-old paint job? So it's got some little specs and stuff like in it. It's not perfect, but it's a beautiful driver. Yep. You could take this to any local car show and just be very proud of it. So we did not buff it or anything either. So just a nice buff or a little polish would look good. But a great stance. I love the wheels. We got disc brakes on the front. Nice even gap from top to bottom here on the front edge of the hood. Quarter panel, lower fender, door, all looks awesome. I love the billboards too. As far as the rocker panel looks good here. If you go underneath the car, go on our website, coyoteclassics.com. Make sure you check all the undercarriage photos out as well.
Look really solid underneath.
Yeah, the back of the door matches up beautifully on the bottom here. Quarter panel is awesome. It's got the little bumper extensions, and the chrome bumper is beautiful. It's got the correct real Cuda cutouts in the back. Again, sounds beautiful out there. Tail lights are nice, and I like the short spoiler. Go ahead, Dave. You can open it up.
Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of cold outside. I wasn't able to get it, but I was going to give it another try here.
I like also when they did the repaint, they didn't fill any of these in like a lot of times they would. Trunk jamb is beautiful. Door jamb paints are nice as well. We'll get to them in a second. Here's the inside the trunk. Wait, go ahead without ripping that mat. Yeah, nice, huh? Yeah, it's all painted red and stuff in here. The bottom of the trunk floor obviously isn't painted quite as nice as the rest of the outside of the car, but still covered nicely. It's got a spare and jack and all that stuff. Again, the bottom of the trunk lid's nice. The chrome here is nice. It's a cool car. All muscle, isn't it? Yeah. Look at those big tires on the back too. As far as the door jamb goes, that's all been jammed as well. Door panel's in great shape. Somebody did put some little speakers on the front, but they're still very nice, and they're beautiful door panels. Corner of the door looks real good here. Door paint, rubbers are nice. All that's been redone. There's no overspray on any of this. All that was put on after the paint job. Headliner's nice and tight. Visors are good. Seats are great. Carpet's nice as well. So is the dash pad. Looks like we got a little crack in the speaker cover. But other than that, the dash looks good.
Jump seat back and forward or not?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, the seats are good, aren't they? All been redone. Seat belts in the front and rear, and it's got the full console, correct shifter. What I liked about this one when I drove it, it wasn't a rattle trap like a lot of them have been. You know, in the past, it really drove good. Like I said, the tire size and the stance for me is just perfect on it. Here's your rocker panel. Again, door fits great. Front fender, rocker, all looks good. Love the 340 billboards, and that's exactly how this came from the factory. Windows roll up and down nice. Window felts are good. Rubbers are nice. Roof rail rubbers all good. Again, corner of the door is awesome here. It looks like there was a little bit of welding in the front corner of this door. If a guy wants to clean that up a little bit, but the main part that you see, all the jams and stuff, like I said, this is all rust-free in the corners. Yeah. Seats, we do have a little spot in the seat right here. Vinyl repair guy probably could come and fix that. But other than that, the seats look really good. Yeah, the correct steering wheel and everything. Let's take this for a drive and see what we got, D.
Let's do it. All right,
so
take it for a spin.
Yeah, we're in behind the wheel of the Cuda. It's got a nice Sony CD player in it.
Yeah, sounds good.
Sounds great, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
You know, just a stock radio and stuff like that. As far as just a Sony, nothing. I don't think no amplifiers or nothing, but it sounds great. As far as wipers work good. We already talked about the horn. That works good as well. Oil pressure. 60, 70 pounds oil pressure. Temp gauge isn't coming up yet, but the gas gauge works as well. We went ahead and made sure of that when it came in. Heater fan works. There's your high. We're going to want that today, but I'll turn it down to medium.
My favorite thing about Cudas is just how you sit when you're in them. You just, you know, it almost makes you feel small.
You feel like a low, it's like a low rider.
It's cool. You sit nice. It's like you're in the cockpit of a plane. You sit down and you just see the bullshit in front of you.
Just the sound of this one,
Yeah.
huh? Like I said, I wish it was about 80 degrees warmer, but
Yeah.
we'll take what we can get, right?
If it was 80 degrees warmer, it'd still only be 70 degrees. Crazy.
That's crazy to think about, huh?
Yeah.
Oh well, we'll just give you guys the gist of it, how it goes down the road. Make sure to show you how the tranny shifts, that kind of thing. So we're in first gear right now.
Nice shift.
They're shifting to third.
And obviously with this cold air, guys, these carburetors aren't a huge fan of it, so it's not going to be a
They've
great...
actually done pretty well today, though,
Yeah.
really. Speedometer works good, 60 mile an hour,
Puts you right back in the
70
seat.
mile an hour.
And it
Sounds good, too.
Yeah, it does. It's got 410 gears, but even then, now at 60 miles an hour, it's not terrible. You know what I mean? You're not ramping out shooting terribly bad.
I like it.
I do
Is
too.
that what it's got for gears?
Yeah, 410. Yep, Data 60 rear end, so it's got the nice big Data rear end. And
Nice.
it's a nice,
It goes down the road really well. We'll try high-speed braking here. Look at that. Perfect. Turning indicator works as well. In the dash. All the gauges, temperature gauges coming up too. So that's good. Just coming up a little bit. Oil pressure still at 55 and an idle. Yeah, everything works, Steve. It's a good
cool
car.
car.
Huh?
Yeah, it is.
Go through the gears one more time and now that it's starting to warm up a little bit. As far as our steering goes, power steering works great. Doesn't catch, doesn't rub.
Oh yeah, it just breaks and loose.
It goes.
Yeah, it does. Fast car.
Yeah, it goes down the road awesome.
It
Huh?
does. Sweet. Check it out on the site, coyoteclassics.com. We're going to take her back, put her back inside where it's warm. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next test drive.